Well, I'm cruising the neighborhood today. It's a beautiful spring day in April in Denver. And today I'd like to present the 3 best financial websites for young dentists. Enjoy. Okay, well, let's look at 3 different websites that can provide really good financial, academically based information for a young dentist. My go-to spot for all things financial with academic basis is White Coat Investor. It's a great site started by a doctor about 8 years ago. He's in Utah. I've met him. His name is Jim Dolly. He is absolutely taking over as far as information. So let's start here. Beginners, intermediates, advanced, and experts. Okay, well, we're going to talk about beginners normally here because you're a new dentist. 12 things to know about student refinancing. We're going to look at that for a moment here. And he has various things that he goes through. You can get cash back now, listing some of the best refinancing companies for you. And if you click on it, it'll show you what they specifically provide for you. You don't have to refinance all your loans. Consolidation and refinancing are not the same thing. Other issues, 12 in all. You can refinance multiple times, and again, he links up groups that can refinance for you. I'm going to scroll back somewhat slowly here so you don't get dizzy looking at this. That's White Coat Investor. A lot of different things. There's a course that he has. I think it costs $500. A little bit more advanced. There's a blog that he has, and there's a book. The book is absolutely fantastic. So that's White Coat Investor. Let's go on to the next one here. Okay, the next website is an Oblivious Investor, again written by a young fellow named Mike Piper. He has really cool investing and financial books. They're all 100 pages or so. They're short, they're to the point, and they're very informative. Anyway, Oblivious Investor gets into taxes, accounting, when can you retire, basic investing. He says why to invest in index funds. Because they're cheap and they cover the whole market and they do better long term, but that's a different issue. Anyway, we're going to look at the beginning of the website here. He's got 8 simple portfolios listed that you can use, which guess what? That's what I use, and I think I'm fairly sophisticated. Right now, all my extra money is going into Vanguard Target Retirement or Life Strategy funds. That's one fund that covers basically the whole universe of U.S. and international stock and bond funds. You can split it up into 2 portfolios, 3, 4. This has Total Stock Market Fund, which is large cap stocks. It has some real estate in it, REITs. It's got international stocks, and it's got bonds. Anyway, you can get as complicated as you want. Do the ones with more funds in them do better? Sometimes they do. Let's go on to a third website that you can look at. This is dentistadvisors.com. This is a new group in Salt Lake City, which is a certified financial planning group. Now, those first 2 provide academically based financial information for you. They do not invest your money. They give recommendations on where to go, but they don't invest it. These guys actually invest your money. Reese Harper is the owner and founder. I've met him several times. Good person. He has a podcast, which is absolutely phenomenal. It's not just financially based. Here's one, 4 ways to grow your practice with social media. Social media, you guys need to know about that. What would happen if you lost your office manager? They cover that in an episode. A rant to make you rethink target date funds. Well, I was just looking at that on the other website, but they have some views on this, and they're academically based and they're honest. So, for some people, target date funds may not be the best. The number one thing dentists wish they'd known before a transition, either into another practice or into retirement. Does your study club feel like a waste of time? In other words, they know dental practices. They spend a lot of time talking to dentists, going to the practices. It's more, this podcast, more than just financial and investing strategies. I think it's wonderful. So we've looked at 3 different websites here: White Coat Investor, Oblivious Investor, and Dentist Advisors. And I think all of them are valuable to you. Thanks for listening.